And we are live. Welcome to Jesse's Private Party. I'm your host, Jesse, as always, and I'm here with my amigos. We got Mike.
Mike on the mic.
And we got Jason.
Thank you, man. Jay in the house. You're
The three amigos. Three
Tres.
musketeers.
Tres, como le gusta el pavo.
I don't know any other teams of three. But we're here for another Monday episode of the podcast. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about today, guys. A lot of stuff that happened over this past week. And the first thing I think we're gonna need to jump into is that new Aladdin.
that piece of shit.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
You're already judging it.
I wouldn't go that far.
You're already judging it that hard. What y'all didn't like about it, man? Tell me.
There's something wrong with Will Smith's face on Genie's body.
It looks funny. It
looks a little funny. It looks a
That's
little
weird.
funny.
I mean, what did y'all expect to see?
I mean, Jafar, even Jafar. It even looked like Jafar. I didn't see the goatee, the curl and all that. You feel me?
He didn't have that, right?
He didn't have that. And, Yago is Yago, whatever. But, it just looks funny. Like, everybody looks, like, Aladdin looks funny. Jasmine's she looks good. But, Will Smith, blue Will Smith just looks crazy.
Yeah, comparing it to animation.
No, I'm
done in
just,
1990.
what do you, it's just a remake of what it was.
I'm not even thinking about the old movie. It's just something wrong with Will Smith's face. And I don't know what it is. It's just a little off. The CGI is a little off.
All you see is Will Smith. You don't see the genie.
I think that's what it is.
What it
It's
is.
too much Will Smith. It's too much. Because I thought it was going to be more like the Hulk, where you can kind of see Mark Ruffalo's face in that green face,
but not really
dominate the whole
Right.
face. Because
Mhm.
it would look odd to have Mark Ruffalo's regular face on top of a big, giant Hulk body. You know what I mean? And I think that's what we got here. We just got regular Will Smith face.
Will Smith face.
On
No
a
big nose.
Genie body.
No big nose, no whatever.
His face doesn't look Genie enough, I think.
But it's still not enough for me to not go see the movie, though.
I'm going to still see the movie.
I'm gonna see the
I'm
movie.
still see the movie.
Like, I'm going to go with my little girls. We're going to go watch this with my wife. And, yeah.
We're gonna watch the trailer.
Let's
right
watch
now.
the trailer,
Right.
guys.
I
Watch
mean,
the trailer.
Judge for yourselves.
And too bad you guys can't hear it at the moment. You can't hear us right now. You get the gist of it.
They can't hear us, right?
They can hear us.
Yeah, they can hear us. Oh,
yeah,
we're
we
talking over
can
the movie.
give commentary. Yeah.
My fault. Shit.
So
I thought they couldn't hear us. They didn't want to be talking over.
Bring me the
that looks dope. All right,
I
look
mean, you see
Jafar.
the goatee, he got the scepter,
You
he
see-
got
you see
Iago
Jafar
on the
real quick.
shoulder.
Costume's fine.
Right.
Iago great. Scepter great.
Yeah.
Clothes
Cave
great.
of Wonders is great.
Yeah.
I like
I
Aladdin.
like Aladdin.
Abu.
I like Abu.
Right.
So far, so good. I like this Agrabah.
Yeah, look.
This is
it's
the
nice
parade.
That's when he's
Looks
coming
good.
as a
Jasmine look
king.
good.
Jasmine are
Tiger.
killing it.
Okay, there's a moment.
When he grabs it, that means he's gonna go on a little carpet ride. You already know that. All right, now I gotta pause it. Here. When it comes, I gotta pause
You
it.
really don't know who I am. Genie,
Oh, you missed
wishes,
it.
lamb, none of that.
That's bad.
Oh,
Oh,
let's go back.
there you
Yeah,
go.
perfect.
That is too much Will Smith.
It's too much
It
Will
is.
Smith.
It's way too much Will Smith.
It is,
not-
but they can
it's-
still tweak that, though.
Yes, hopefully they will. Hopefully they
listening
Yeah,
and tweak it a little
because
bit,
the
man.
basis is fine.
You know what I think you need to change? The nose.
Yes.
Change the
Right?
nose.
Change the nose. Make it pointier or
Yeah,
something like that.
make it more
Change
Genie
it,
like.
yeah,
Yeah.
Genie.
The big goatee looks perfect. The body's fine. It's just his
The
face.
face.
There's too much Will.
It's just all we see is Will painted.
Yeah,
blue.
all I see is blue Will. I don't see Genie. I see blue Will Smith.
He's just painted.
That's all I can see.
He's just painted blue.
He's painted blue instead of that. Doesn't look like a good CGI job. That's
Right,
why.
yeah, like it's just like he's
It
painted
doesn't
blue.
look blended in
and,
enough. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
like they didn't make any adjustments.
But again, like I said, that's not enough to stop me. I'm still gonna see that movie.
yeah, we're still gonna
that-
see it, but
And Aladdin and Lion King live action are gonna murder in the box office.
yeah.
They are going to murder at the box office. They are going to break so many records. I already can tell. I already know it. It's Disney.
Think
It's
so?
Disney, it's live
Disney, the
action, and
classics.
yeah.
stuff we know we love that we want to see with better graphics.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole new generation. I
A
guess.
whole new generation. I'm sure there's kids out there that haven't seen Lion King still,
Whoa.
and they're gonna get to see.
They must be at least. They have to be 1 or 2 years old and not old enough to pay attention yet, or not even.
I mean,
more.
maybe if you ask,
That's the only exception.
Maybe if you ask,
because
like, you
as
know.
that's a movie that's been passed on from generation, even though it's been a little while, so you could say generation.
92,
94.
You know, kids
That-
are having
that was a-
earlier.
that was a good year,
Kids are having
94.
kids earlier, so you already know. So that's a movie that's gonna get passed along every time,
Of course.
every time. So they have to have seen it by the
The
time they're
only
old enough
time-
to watch a movie.
I think it'll be hard to pass it on though, because the vault system Disney has.
Well, you have the have.
Well, if you have the
I
If you have the
original?
copy, you're good.
right, if you have the
But if you
copy,
didn't have a
and if you're
copy-
a fan, you would have a copy,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't.
And then again, you could probably get it on digital anyway, probably
Now you can.
on
yeah,
Amazon
now you
somewhere,
can. Nah,
probably like
yeah, yeah.
$15.
But
or
like
some
say
shit.
like 5-10 years ago.
Shout out to
if-
Amazon, free plug for you.
If you missed that little window when the movie's out the vault, you waiting on like another 10-15 years,
There's
right?
no such thing as a vault. Jay.
Damn.
There's no actual vault.
There's a vault.
That's how they.
There's
That's
a
good.
vault.
That's great marketing
Don't-
by Disney.
Yeah,
by
there's a
making you
vault.
think there's a fucking vault where they put
Telling
the
you there's
movies
a
in.
vault.
Think
Please-
about it. It's a lot of movies. It's like, yo, let's bring this out. All right, here's a 50th
It's a
anniversary
room.
of.
It's a regular room with the movies, not a
know.
vault.
They have a little step to have it
Where you
behind
open
some
it, you
kind
put a
of.
regular key in, and you
safe-
turn the knob.
That counts.
It's not a.
Prove me
It's
wrong,
not a,
Disney.
it's not a
Prove me
vault.
wrong.
It's just
Show the
probably
vault.
like like a
Show the vault.
memory. You know,
nah, it's
like a
they
brain.
buried it,
Like a brain. Like it just
buried
holds
right
everything.
next to Disney's body.
It's like a computer brain.
Disney's being frozen on chill. That's what you're saying, man.
It's like Jason says.
Come on, eat those, yes.
It's a giant computer that looks like a brain, and that's where they put in all the Disney stuff to be saved for the future. So that they could take us
hold
over.
like a time capsule.
Yeah, that could
Store
be-
everything.
They take us over eventually with their
Oh, they will.
hypnotists and all that stuff. Because you know Disney's taking
Yo,
over.
fuck it,
They
Disney's
will.
taking over the
Simpsons hasn't
world.
been wrong, yeah. Krusty Land, Disneyland, it's happening. Take over.
When it's gonna happen, yeah. We are. Just be ready, guys. I don't know how. We might already be indoctrinated into the Disney clan right now, not know it.
Oh yeah, we definitely.
From all the
invested.
movies we watched
Yeah,
as
we're-
kids.
yeah, we're
till
definitely.
today.
Yeah, we're hypnotized.
Yeah,
we're
We saw
brainwashed.
every hidden message.
Yep, sex. Yeah, I saw that when I was a kid. I've been wanting sex ever
Sex.
since. I ain't see that shit till I was a grown ass adult when another grown ass pervert as adult pointed that out. Stop fucking what you call it.
Name
With
an
Camera's
example.
that way now.
Yeah, no, but I forgot my train of thought. I mean, stop fucking. What is it called? Sexionizing, some shit like that.
I know what you're trying to say, but I'm trying
Or,
to think
yeah, I
of the
can't
word.
think of that fucking shit, bro. But still, leave the kids' movies alone, man.
Don't try
That's
to
my
make
point.
kids.
What's an
movies
example? Give me an
sexy.
example. Which one he said?
Huh?
What was an example? Like what he said, what he told you.
What do you mean?
Like you said that you're doing in Disney movies. Like name an example that you saw or
Well,
heard
besides, yeah,
about.
besides the Lion King one.
What else would I pass down the line? Like, what do you mean?
No.
No,
more-
I'm talking about like the section in the in the Disney movie.
Bro, as all this shit they pointed out, I'm seeing this as a grown ass moment.
Like what-
I
like
didn't see this as
Oh,
a kid.
Like what
remember
movie?
in the one with the mice, the one with the mouse.
the Musket,
one-
the
yeah,
Rescuers.
The Rescuers. The
Okay, I like the
Rescuers.
Rescuers. I love the
something.
Rescuers.
There's two of them. The
Down
Rescuers
Under?
and the Rescuers Down Under.
And they
Yeah.
have a scene where somebody spliced in a porn image into the background of one of the scenes in the cartoon. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah,
I have to-
you definitely
I
gotta
gotta
have
look
to
it up
in
so I
in
can
the
show you.
scene, they're on top. They're strapped to a bird, and the bird is trying to take off somewhere. And I think he's falling. And as he's falling, there's a building behind them. And since they're falling fast, you see the building moving fast. But if you slow it down, apparently somebody realized that they put like a sex scene in it, or like a little quick scene.
Like a
I think
quick-
somebody having sex. So
I know.
there you go. We're gonna show the fans. There it is. Oh, not even. It's a pair of tits, man.
Topless woman, yeah.
Oh,
Right
okay.
here.
Right there.
All right, let's show the yeah. This is the scene we're talking about, where they're traveling on this little sardine can, and in the background you see a topless woman that was put into one of the windows.
That's crazy.
I think we could find the scene of that too if you look.
Okay, but as a kid, you don't see this shit.
No,
Right.
no, of course not.
I've watched that movie a bunch of times as a kid,
Right,
and
yeah.
not
Oh, hold on,
once,
that's
not
Yeah.
once
Not
did I
once.
notice that.
Yeah, word.
Minute
So,
13.
I get what they're saying. I get it, but you guys are reaching a little too much. Kids aren't noticing.
Dude. That's tits.
Everyone, no one noticed that as a kid. I guarantee
Okay,
fucking
yeah,
you.
we got the idea.
Word.
We got the idea, but yeah, People sneaking stuff into the Disney movies
That
like
could
that.
have been done as a prank
That's
by
crazy.
one of an intern that was pissed off one day.
I mean, yeah, it was back in the '60s, bro. Like
Exactly.
So
Way back then.
yeah, it was
Way
one of those early Disney movies. Like
So it doesn't count.
it,
It's okay.
it's one of the pre. What was it? What is it called?
Well, is it okay to do that? No, it's not okay to do that either. But don't make it seem like Disney's trying to attack our children by,
It's just basically the time it was. That's it.
Well, I don't know. Apparently in Little Mermaid too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
The cover
seen that.
art.
The cover
Yeah.
Cover
art.
art. That's another
Bro,
one.
I must have stared at that cover art while eating a bowl of cereal as a kid a bunch of times, and I never saw a penis.
I never saw a
You know
penis.
so penis.
Never saw a penis.
Not even one time. Not even
Not one
once.
time. Not one time. Then it made
Not
me a
one
sex addict. They made me want sex.
Right? You're just a normal
I
person.
feel like I have to be perfect.
Oh, that's background music happening.
What are you
I
doing?
gotta-
Man? You playing around too much.
Yeah, I'm playing around too much. Sorry about that. Playing around too much. Shouldn't touch things.
It's all right, man. The point is, man, leave Disney alone. They're making great movies for kids for generations, and we all grew up pretty much okay on these movies.
Yeah, exactly. They all taught us good messages. These Disney movies, not bad ones. I didn't see, like Mike said, I didn't see none of those sexual stuff until I was older. Until other people pointed-
Sexualizing. There it is. That's the word I was
Sexualizing.
looking for. Stop sexualizing our children's movies, man. All right? I finally got it like 3 minutes later, but still, stop sexualizing and shit, bro. It's the adults that are doing it.
Yes.
Not the kids.
Not the children.
Not Disney. Leave Disney alone, man. They're too powerful in it.
Exactly. They're too powerful. But yeah, but there's also another trailer that's out that I want to share with you guys. It's also the Child's Play, the new Chucky
Child's
movie.
Play. This is a teaser trailer.
This shows.
Nah, it's a teaser trailer. They didn't even show
It shows
Chucky.
enough.
It
shows enough.
About more than entertainment. It's about being known.
I like how they're making it like digital, like they,
Yeah, he's
updated.
AI now.
Introducing
Chucky's
your
AI.
new best
He's
friend.
a
And
computer.
I see that they got rid of the good guy title and they're calling it Buddy with an I.
Buddy doll, right?
Buddy doll.
Oh, he's Candle.
Sure did.
And from the producers of it, we all loved it, right?
Yeah, I like the remake. I wonder if they're still gonna go with the murderer type of guy who goes inside the body and voodoo stuff,
I don't think so.
or is this gonna be
I mean, maybe. You never know. Could be both.
Chucky?
I wonder if that kid is gonna be
definitely just a new
named
scene.
Andy also. Oh, the mom's about to get wrecked. This summer, but no exact date. This summer, but
I'm expecting good
I don't
things.
know. I think it's
I like the
like a
Chucky
computer
movies.
type, like like it scans and shit, and it fucks up and then turns evil, like.
Damn, don't tell me that, Jay. I
Yeah.
want even.
Because
gonna
think
be-
about it, it's gonna be like they making it look like a fucking machine, like toy type shit. So it's gonna fuck up, and
I
then
got a
that's
perfect
it.
example. It's gonna be about the Simpsons episode where the Krusty doll, where he has an evil switch and a good switch. It's gonna be like that. He's gonna be on the evil switch. That's what this Chucky movie is gonna be. Once they figure out how to hack into Chucky and their little computers and make them good, everybody's safe. Everybody wins.
Oh, man, I still am gonna see it, bro, because I didn't like the last few Chucky movies that they did. I'm more of a 1 through 4, which is Bride of Chucky.
Not even Seed.
No, I watched it.
Seed is bad. Seed
It's
is bad.
horrible.
It is bad.
It's corny as fuck.
Very corny.
And the ones after, even though they brought back the original Andy Barkley, bro, it's too late, bro. You had your chance for part 2 and part 3. They had to hire. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. He was in part 1 and part 2. Actually, was he?
Not part 3.
He wasn't in part 3. You had your chance for part 3. You didn't come back. They hired another guy. Even though I couldn't tell the difference. I thought it was the same kid. They better do, good thing casting with it. But anyway, point is, I didn't like the last one with him, and it was corny. I saw that one scene. It was corny enough.
With the very latest
I
one,
guess so. Yeah, that one. And then
where it
whatever
had
other-
multiple Chuckies.
Curse of Chucky. You ain't watched that one either.
I try to watch. I was just like, oh.
I saw it. It was trash, but I fake liked it.
No,
I fake liked it. Cause I like those dumb horror
Like
movies.
see horror flicks.
Yeah, I like C and D horror films. I like those.
Don't fucking know
'Cause
what.
they're all very.
Just A and B mind, man. Just A and B me.
They're all very
Fucking know
predictable.
what.
They're all
Sorry.
very fucking the woods. That's a
Make an
terrible. That's a
exception
good
maybe
terrible
for
movie
one or
too.
two, maybe, but I don't know. Not a whole genre on it.
Nah, me and Marcos used to watch a whole bunch of old shitty horror movies. I loved them. He used to buy them every time he go get a new DVD from Best Buy, and we popped in some old trash 90s stuff. I mean 80s stuff, and it was good, but but bad. Like we knew it was trash. This is like, oh God, why? Who would go see this in a movie theater? But then the acting is so
Cheesy.
Yeah,
corny,
it's
yes.
when you think of an example of a bad movie, I could just show you this movie. Yeah, this is like perfect example of a bad 80s horror movie. And we used to watch those all the time. It was a
And
good
just
time.
laugh.
I mean, I
Yeah,
think I
just
watched
laugh,
one or
and
two
laugh.
with you guys when we was there, but I couldn't do that on the regular, bro.
Yeah, on the regular.
That's gotta be a spontaneous thing. Oh, you want to do it, or I'm in somebody's house? I can't say nothing. All right, pop it in. Why not? For real, that's for me. That's the only reason I will watch one of those.
Yeah, you
It's
never
not
would
my
watch
place to
these
say, "Turn
movies
this shit off."
by choice. Never.
Yeah, definitely not.
Why would you want to watch this? Watch it. Yeah, we watched it ironically to make fun of it.
Exactly. But you still laughed at it though.
Exactly. Yeah, we enjoyed them for different reasons, but
It's
we
like, yo,
enjoyed
this
them.
is stupid. It's like, why am I watching?
Pretty much. Those are the that was like what, maybe 2-3 years ago we were doing that. Damn, 2
year
3
and a
years ago.
half.
That was long. No,
Uh,
more than that.
Really?
Yeah,
I
more
wasn't
than
there.
that.
I'm talking
Way
shit.
more.
Two?
Time flies, man.
Yeah, time do.
20. I don't think I saw him during 2018, and we're already in 2019.
Happens, bro. Just happens,
Crazy.
bro. You see people just
Long
exile
time.
themselves.
It's all right.
It's all good. Shouts to Carly B though. She won a Grammy last night.
First
Best
female,
rap,
I
female
think.
rapper. Is it female rapper or just plain rap album?
Rap album.
Rap
Just-
album.
Just
Rap
best rap
album.
album.
Oh,
Chick
rap
from the
album.
Bronx,
First
bro.
woman.
Shout out to the BX. That's where we're from.
Shout out to
I'm
the
not-
BX.
Shout out to Cardi B for real, because that's
I'm
some
not from the
groundbreaking
Bronx.
shit. For real. And it was, from what I heard, it was a pretty good album anyway. So it wasn't like it was just hype. You know?
Nah,
So,
you know
yeah.
what? I saw some shit that it was supposed to be Mac Miller supposed to win that one.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
I seen it because he got the most votes,
Did he?
and it was like 66, and then she got like 24, and then the other two got like bullshit, and yo, it's supposed to be Mac Miller, but it's Cardi B
So I wonder why they
because
would do
Mac Miller
that.
died, so you know.
Yeah, even more reason to give it to him.
him,
Yeah,
yeah.
so I don't think that would be
Nah,
it.
yeah, I'm telling
It's
you,
just a rumor.
yo, I seen it.
I don't know,
I
but the
seen
album is
it.
good.
I seen
I've
it.
heard more of her
I
songs
knew
on the radio than I've
damn,
heard
I know
Mac
I should've
Miller's.
fucking screenshot. My phone's over there.
Just saying.
I'm telling you, bro, I seen it. It's on my phone. I gotta
Yeah,
go over
yeah.
there.
He seen it.
It's
You
on
know,
my
honestly though, why Cardi would have won, and I would have believed that, is because she has more money backing her. She was more popular
of course.
than Mac Miller.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially with her two songs that went.
I like
Man,
it like
yeah.
that.
That went from coast to coast, blew up
It's true.
like nothing. I don't know if Mac Miller had anything on her level. You know what I'm saying?
He's probably more on the, I don't know, cult level type of thing. You know, you got
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would have
Right.
to. He's the kind of name that you kind of have to know him. Like you couldn't just throw him out into a. Nah, because no, he is known. I don't want to like disrespect him or anything.
Yeah, rest in
No,
peace,
Mac
Mac
Miller's
Miller.
no, but I'm gonna be real. I ain't like his actual albums. I like the Kids on Drugs, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. Kicking incredibly dope shit. That's what it's called. When it was a mixtape, really, I think that's what he did. But still, that shit was dope.
Yeah.
But when he dropped his album, I was hyped for the first one. I heard it. I'm like, it was alright. Just my opinion. I wasn't feeling it. But the other ones, the Kids album, that one was good.
Yeah, for me, it's some of the songs, not the whole album.
Yeah.
There are some songs I would skip.
And with Cardi, I ain't gonna lie, I will bump some of her shit. So, I don't have the album, but my wife does, and I hear it all the time.
Cardi, I'm telling you, she had more money backing her. That's why she won. If
My daughter knows who Cardi B is, she can hear the song playing, or just hear her voice, and she knows it's Cardi B. My youngest daughter, she's freaking 5.
I hope she lasts. I hope she's not like a flash in the pan.
Oh, yeah, well,
I don't
want
think
her-
so, because I think she keeps it real. She's not putting up a gimmick. You know what I mean? Gimmicks get
True.
old. You always
Yeah.
gotta reinvent yourself with a gimmick. She is her own gimmick. You know what I mean? She's
She's just
just
chick
being
from the
her.
Bronx, yeah.
and
Pretty
that's
much.
I think that's what's gonna make her stick around. And she has talent. So
Yeah.
if she doesn't get lazy with it, she could stick around for a little bit.
She repping New York. Fuck yeah. Bronx.
Yeah, she'll always have a loyal fan base here, and this is a pretty big city to have a fan base for sure. So she's not gonna go anywhere for at least for us, she's not gonna go anywhere anytime soon, because we'll always have some Cardi news. Living in the Bronx, especially living in New York.
Yeah, we always rep our own.
Yeah, shout out to Cardi B or
Shout out to Big Pun, man. I think just recently we just passed his 19-year anniversary since he's been gone. 19 years.
It was
It's
like
been-
what,
it's been
it was
19
February. It was in February.
Yeah, it was in February 2000. We lost him. As a matter of fact.
2000.
Yeah. So it's been 19 years. Since we
19
lost
you think
him.
they, you think
Great
they're gonna
Big
do
Pun.
a 20th anniversary type shit?
I'm sorry.
You think they're gonna do like a 20th anniversary?
I don't know, but I'm sure they'll hook up the mural. They always do. They always switch it up.
Did they do
always
it? Did they
keep
do it this
fresh
past?
since day one for
when
20 years.
when is the date? Did they do it this past year? It's like this
Yeah, I
year?
think they just recently did it
Did
too.
it?
I think
Oh.
they just recently redid it. They always do, bro. They always
Nice.
change it.
Oh shit, that's fire.
Yeah, it's pretty high. It's pretty high that they always update. I heard that they're still trying to get that street named after him, but I guess no such luck.
The one before or after the gas station? Which street?
It's called Rogers. Rogers.
Like
Trying
in
to get
between?
Rogers
Okay. All
renamed.
right. Gotcha.
Christopher Rios Way. I think that's what they're
Yeah.
trying to call
Why
it.
not? Go for it. I
That's
don't
dope.
know.
Yeah, that's
I don't
cool.
know who Rogers was named after, but you're about to get kicked out.
I mean, they've been saying that for years. You know what I mean? They've been doing that since probably the whole 20 years, probably trying to do it.
But now, I don't know. Things are happening. Things are changing.
Yeah, so hey.
Because
fuck it.
remember, all around here in this blocks, all the slots used to be empty, filled with nothing. And now we're actually seeing buildings being built in here.
Yeah, but they're not built for us, bro. Don't even get me going.
They're not
on
for
that.
us, but
Don't
it's
even
just
get me going on that, bro.
it's just cool seeing new stuff being put in, though. Don't you think?
No. Let me
You know, you know.
Keep it shitty.
the
No.
Bronx the way it used to be.
He doesn't
because-
I
like.
want it to be a hell.
He doesn't like gentrification.
Brother, all right, looking at it around here, it's nice, it's decent, but it's not great. And if you look up a 2-bedroom apartment around here, you're looking at $1,700 a month or better, guaranteed.
Yep.
$1,700 for this month. I saw $1,700 for a 1-bedroom apartment here in this area.
It's rough.
Are you
It's
kidding me?
rough.
They're fucking up the game, bro. Every time I see one of these buildings getting built, I get mad because they're not building it for us, but they're building it, pardon me, for the richer folks. It's usually white people, white folks. Gentrification is real. It's happening here in the Bronx. It's happening in Brooklyn. It's been happening in Brooklyn.
It been happening.
And now it's definitely 100% sure. That Big Pun mural, that's just a tourist spot, bro. I saw a bunch of white people fucking taking pictures with little fanny packs. I swear to my daughters.
What's wrong with that? Let it be a tourist spot. They want to
You
enjoy
don't-
the
you don't
pictures of Pun.
understand, bro. Like, for us folks that are being cut out the middle, there's no middle folks anymore. It's not gonna be good. Financially wise, it's not gonna be good. And I don't want to leave the Bronx. I was born and raised here. You know, I like it here. I love it here. Everything happens
Nah,
here.
I don't.
I'm comfortable here. Well, some people feel different. That's every to each their own, bro. I never had a real bad experience here in the Bronx or here in New York in general. Honestly, I never got robbed. Then knock on wood. So I never had a gun pulled on me or even so much of as a knife pulled on me ever in the 34 years that I've been living here in the Bronx. Never has that one happened to me. So never had my home burglarized. So I had pretty good, decent experiences here. So my point is, I'm not trying to leave or I'm not trying to get kicked out because I just can't afford to live
Buy
here
you
no
out.
more.
They gonna buy you out.
This bullshit, bro.
Yo,
Let
I'll
us
give you-
live.
give
We
you
wanna live here
500,000 right
too.
now.
This is our neighborhood. We stood through it through the crack era, and we should be here still. So that's just my opinion. So but the point is, every time I see one of those new buildings being built, y'all get that moment from Fight Club, the Jericho mission.
Oh,
Just plan it all and bring them all down. Bring them all. I mean, they're just gonna rebuild them again. That's why.
of course.
But
With you in
still-
jail though that time,
Oh yeah,
because they'll find you.
of course, bro. That's just, it's movies, man. It's fantasies.
But what if you could get away with it? What if you could? Right?
No, I still
You know what
wouldn't
I
do it
mean?
because they're just gonna build again.
know what I mean?
They're just gonna build them again.
They'll name it after you.
Fuck out of here. Don't even shit after me.
They call it the Mike complex.
It's a sensitive subject, man. My fault.
You know, gentrification is scary. I know. I
It's
understand.
not scary. It's bullshit, bro. It's not
It's both.
fair.
It's
not
both.
fair is what it is.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
But
I hate it.
trying to keep my head above water. That's what I'm trying to do.
We all are. We're doing our best. So anyone can ask. So do your best.
Sometimes I ain't gonna cut it, man. You gotta just do it. You need me to make it happen.
Do you have it?
At the end of the day, bro, guys still gonna want their rent money, their mortgage money.
Everybody wants money.
You're gonna get hungry. You need to get to work. If you haven't, it's a freaking job to go to.
You're just
The ball
giving
don't
it
stop.
out.
The freaking wheel don't stop. The ball don't stop. You gotta keep it moving until the day you die, bro.
Yo, son, you know they're gonna fucking increase the fare.
Yes,
NTA,
yeah,
350.
They're ready to get ready. to lube it
$3.50,
up.
a whole dollar.
I think it's 350.
Wait, no, that's 75 cents.
Yeah.
It's a
Because it's
75
it's
more
275.
cents. Yeah, so they're gonna go 75 cents more to 350. Me in the ass.
And then
It's just the way it is, bro.
and then the monthly is gonna go to 154
yeah.
154.
for a monthly.
Are you serious?
It was 121. Now it's gonna be 150.
If anyone knows of any cheap places, any states to move,
a bicycle, that's what I'm doing.
cheap states to move, just send it into the podcast. Hit me up on the Twitter. That is insane, bro. 150 for a monthly.
Yeah,
150 for a monthly. What kind of world do we live in?
They're choking out the consumer. That's why I'm telling you to legalize the marijuana.
This
And
happened.
then use it to,
I say
then
before
what
the
if the
year's
state-
over. Before
What if the
year's
Use the
fare
revenue.
stays? What if it still goes up though?
what you mean goes up?
The fare, even if we
But-
legalize it, what if it still goes up?
Of course, it's gonna go up because
So
why?
then we
They're
legalize
greedy
it
bastards.
For nothing. We're still
They're greedy
paying.
There's no such thing
No,
as
'cause
the
then-
middle class no more, sir. It's either you have it or you don't. Or we don't. And that's how they want to keep it.
I
Don't get me started, man. I'll keep going. This
But we're-
podcast will last 4 hours. On
but
this
we're
shit.
not poor
And
though.
high.
We're not poor.
Yeah,
All of us.
Compared to them, bro, there's no middle class. Where's the middle class?
I
Are
don't
you
know.
kidding me? No.
Not us.
Okay.
Not us. It's not us. Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking shit. I got fucking
I mean-
AirPods and my thing, but
that's
so
what I'm saying.
so
We're not
what?
poor.
No, but-
We got this shit. We got this. We're not
Like,
poor.
we're
I'm
not
just
poor.
saying,
Like, we can
it's-
afford
if you look
shit.
at it on a
We're
grand,
not poor.
I look
Yeah,
at it-
I
look at
ain't
it on a
flowing
grander
it.
scale.
We're the middle
this-
class,
this
nigga. We're the
doesn't mean
middle-
shit. This
We're the middle
means
class.
the fact that I just made them rich, but it's all good. I look good with it in it. So, but
So we're good, bro. We're good. We're safe. We're safe.
so, you know,
Yeah,
you know, let me
you're
keep
good.
smoking,
You're
man. Let
above.
me get me going.
You're
I
above
just can't buy
water.
5
Next
mics. I gotta keep it to
subject.
4. That's all. I can't buy 3 cameras. I gotta keep it to 2.
You're gonna get more though.
More. I'm gonna
You're
get.
gonna get the whole 360 view.
I'm gonna get 360 view like the Matrix.
Exactly.
One day.
You can do slow motion.
Nah, it's gonna be eventually a camera per person. That
Ooh,
way it
yeah,
could be.
that'd be
I could
cool.
just switch camera views. Whoever's talking, bam, camera 1, bam, camera 2, bam, camera 3. But then eventually I gotta hire somebody to be my video. What do you call that? Technician, right?
Mhm.
I gotta be. Somebody has to be my technician to do that because I can't do that while podcasting. That's a little difficult. I mean, I could now, but for professional, I have to have somebody. I have to have Stat Boy behind the scenes doing that.
That boy been quit on
Been
us. bro.
quit.
He quit on us like I want to say 6 episodes. 7
He quit
episodes
episode on us on episode 2.
I don't know,
You
man.
go
What's
back.
going on with Stat Boy? Stat Boy, he's in. He's tuning in right now.
I hope so. I don't
Can
know.
you tell?
No.
Is he tuning in?
It says 0, so no.
Yeah, we just talking to ourselves right now.
Like we did last time.
Dang.
It's always we've been talking to ourselves. I never
I want to
expect that.
interact with people.
The only people I expect to listen is us.
Us.
All those
I didn't
views
hit
is
my
just
wife up and
us.
told her that we were live.
That's
I
it.
did. That was fucked up. Should have told her.
No, if you have if you're following me
It
on
tells you.
Twitch, you
Right.
get the notification.
Oh, my wife should probably turn that notification off.
Exactly. Like, oh, this nigga's going out too many times.
Damn. So
Nah, but if you follow me, then yeah, you'll get the little notification. So the more followers we get, the more people can tune in so we can have a chat. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Interact with the people watching. It makes it more
So that's
fun.
why we need to give out better content. So Childish Gambino, he won for Song of the Year.
Rightfully so.
But the song wasn't that good. It was the music video that was good, not the song. The song's pretty average.
It's true if you now you think about it, but it was still a catchy song though.
It's a catchy song, yeah. It's a catchy song
And that's
for
what
sure.
made up for it. I think it was
But
catchy.
The video
makes it
saved
good,
it, for
and then
sure.
the video adds more to it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
because it's when I first heard it, I'm like, oh, it's okay, it's cool. And then the video made it blow up. Oh my God, he's killing other black people. What's going on?
In the Jim Crow pose.
And what month did that come out? Was that before summer or after summer?
What, the song?
Yeah, do you remember?
I want
Before or
to
after?
say just before summer.
Right before summer.
Yeah.
This is America, right?
yeah.
You could look it up, man. Stop being lazy.
Yeah, but that's what Stat Boy is for. But he ain't here.
That boy doesn't exist. We are Stat
You know what? We're not even gonna look it up. We're gonna pretend this is the '90s. We can't look things up anymore. Remember that when that was fun, where you would just spit out facts, and people wouldn't question you because there was no way to check it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, America was founded in 1222. That sounds about right. Yeah. Dumb shit like that. But now everyone has a phone. Everyone can Google you. They can Google what you're saying, and they can show you how much of an idiot you are. You know what I mean?
Man, if they're that interested in me, man, go right ahead. Just let me know, man. Let me know you watching. Let me know you
Somebody is
spying on me.
whoever's reporting you on Twitter.
True.
Whoever's
Yeah,
reporting
but
for
those are
Trump,
usually just Trump haters, bro. It's Trump haters.
Trump haters.
I don't think it's the same guy. It just must be random
Multiple people?
Yeah, just random people that just get angry for what I say about the bastard. It's another thing. That's another thing. Don't get me started. Let's keep it moving, bro.
Hey. What
Yeah,
about
shit.
when is Captain Marvel coming out? Isn't it March?
March.
We're coming soon, right?
Yeah, March.
Captain Marvel. I
Don't see myself going to see it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna see it.
I want to. I do not want to see it. I want to see it.
I still feel like it's
It's
gonna be
just-
trash though.
I don't feel like
You
it's gonna
think
be
so,
trash.
too?
No, I don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna be trash at all.
I mean, not trash,
I
but
just
it's
have
gonna be.
I'm telling you, man, I'm burnt out, Jazz. I think I'm burnt out. I'll
You
stick to
are,
my
yeah.
comics. I like my comics better. You know, it's more straight to the point. I don't have to wait. I don't know.
So after Endgame, you're
That's
done
it. I think I'm done
for
Yeah.
like a good couple of months.
until they release the new Batman movie. I would never miss a Batman movie, man. Shout out to Batman, bro, 'cause that's my favorite. And I would never miss a Spider-Man movie, so I will watch that one.
Spider-Man's.
Yes.
So you-
those are my
That's
two
right
favorite
after.
ones.
So you'll watch Batman if it was this guy.
Who?
You heard about him? They
Oh my God! Yeah,
Pattinson.
Robert
Who?
Pattinson.
Robert
from
Pattinson.
Twilight.
No.
Twilight. He's gonna
Really?
be Batman.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm hearing, but that's not
No.
official. But that's just rumors
Yeah,
that's been going
rumors,
around.
No way.
Yeah.
And I would still go watch it because I'm not gonna judge him just because he did a Twilight film. The Twilight films is actually not bad. They're just really girly, but they're not a bad movie. It's not corny like that. So
He could be a Bruce
I
Wayne
could think
for
so.
sure.
He's gotten older now since the Twilight movie.
But is he
so
big enough to be a Batman?
Fuck Army Hammer. Fuck that nigga. I don't want no.
You don't like Armie Hammer?
No, fuck him. He fucking talk shit about comics and all this. I think he even said some shit.
Yeah, a
I
little
forgot
bit,
what
a
else
little
he.
bit.
I don't want to misquote anything, but he talked some shit. I remember, and I didn't like it. So fuck Armie Hammer.
Damn, he hit you in the heart, bro.
Yeah, I think it was something about Stan Lee.
This
I
is a week
think.
ago.
Yeah, I think it was. He said some bullshit about Stan Lee. So fuck him.
Oh.
New Swiffer Dusters.
Oh
super
no, we're
extender
hearing
extends
bullshit. Turn that off. Turn that off. Sorry, chat.
What happened?
It was just talking. But yeah, I saw those pictures. He can pull off being Bruce Wayne, but is he big enough to be a Batman?
Can work out. You can eat right. You know, a lot of protein. Working out.
He's gonna be
Bulk
a
up.
he's gonna be a slim Batman for sure.
But they wanted a different approach with Batman this time too. So we're not probably.
How tall is he?
Yeah, let's see.
How
'Cause
tall is he?
Batman is. I think the actual
Six
character is
something.
like 6'2", if I'm not mistaken.
Height. What is his height? He's
Ooh,
6'1".
not that
Pretty
bad.
good. Okay,
With
6'1".
the boots, they'll bring him
With
up.
the
to
boots, yeah,
6'2".
he'll be elevated. Plus movie magic, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's good enough. He's high. He's tall enough.
I'm not gonna, I can see what he got. Let's see what he got. Let's see.
I
That's
don't
who
know.
they
You did,
choose.
you did Twilight, bro. I don't know. You gotta do Batman.
I don't know, man. Like, just watch Twilight one day. I won't judge you. Nobody.
I mean,
will. I've
haven't-
literally seen them all because of my wife.
I've never
I
seen.
mean, maybe he could.
I
pull
mean,
it
I've
off.
seen like
yeah.
scenes, but
Is it like movies I'm like, oh my god, I want to watch again? No, but
He could probably pull
you
it
probably
off.
enjoy
Yeah.
watching it straight.
He'll be a
you know.
different kind of Batman, but he could pull it off.
I think so, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's what they want to do. They want a younger Batman, more detective-y, early years Batman. You know
He
what I
won't
mean?
be. Yeah, he's not gonna be the big bulky Batman.
We never really saw a version like that. We got the older version that Batman has been 20 years plus with Ben, but I think they're going at the right approach. We haven't seen a Batman where he's just in his few first years, like just starting out. Batman Year One type of shit. You know what
Batman
I mean?
Year One, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Cause
I think that's a good approach.
this guy looks old. First Batman, what's his name?
Michael Keaton.
He was already established.
He was already established. Yes, he was a few years in Gotham fighting crime.
Val Kilmer looks old.
Val Kilmer was just off. He was like he had the dirty blonde hair. I didn't see that as Bruce. It was just off.
This other guy.
George Clooney.
George
was
Clooney
just
was
George Clooney.
old.
It was just George Clooney. You know what I mean? And it was still a continuation of this Batman series, so he's already been established. And then who else?
This guy, what's his face? British man. What is
Christian
his name?
Bale.
Christian
Christian
Bale
Bale.
looks older than Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
So that's why Robert Pattinson could probably put off the younger Batman look.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, yeah.
But is
now
he
that
gonna
we
be?
saw
But is he gonna be like dark, or is he gonna be like
I don't know. Since he's
comic-y?
young, he might not be as grim
Hey,
as,
who's gonna be the
as
villain?
what's his face was not Matt Damon, Ben Affleck. He won't be as dark because since he
wouldn't
hasn't
have to be,
gone, he hasn't
exactly.
gone through all the shit that Batman has gone through the years of fighting all the villains. It'll all be new to him.
Exactly. So he will like want to help.
Yeah, he'll be a little different.
Yeah.
I
instead of
think.
blowing niggas'
I'm
mind.
hoping. We're hoping. We don't really know until it actually happens.
Just picture the trailer in your mind, like as him as Batman, Bruce Wayne.
A trailer would be it'll be similar to the Batman Begins trailer where we see him training, we see him coming back. We'll just do the flashback of the parents thing because we already know we've seen that 1,000 times. They probably don't even have to show that, to be honest. But you start him off coming back from training, and then you see him establishing the Batcave, taking out his first. Well, not taking out, meeting for the first time all these new villains he's going to eventually battle for years on end. Like, he'll arrest them, but he's not going to kill anyone because Batman doesn't kill.
Yeah, okay.
So that's why all these people can come back because they just go to jail and then they just escape again afterwards. But as for a first villain, somebody new to do, who would be a good choice, Mike, since you're the Batman expert?
Oh, they said Jack
villain?
Black as Penguin.
I was gonna say the same thing.
But how would that be?
That'd be dope.
How can you incorporate a detective story in that?
Very similar to what was happening in Batman Returns.
Oh, to try to connect Penguin, he's pretending to
Be something else, or maybe go that approach. Who
Well,
knows?
they won't make him like this guy, DeVito.
No, they won't be like that. I don't think, but
He'll actually be, just a short.
might have like
guy.
a pointy.
He
nose.
might have a pointy nose, yeah, like the guy in the Gotham show.
right.
Except they made him skinny.
Yeah.
He'll
That
just
was
be a
weird.
fat version. He'll be a fat
The
version.
penguin has to be fat for you.
You
Yeah,
know,
me too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I prefer a fat
that's the way I
penguin.
see it.
Like he was a tall penguin in
He's
Gotham.
a mobster type of guy. You know,
He's definitely a mobster. He's
not a
rich. He
fighter.
comes
He
from
has people
money.
fighting for him.
He comes from money.
He gotta be fat. He gotta like a penguin.
Yeah,
like
he
a
has to kind
penguin.
of look like a penguin with the way his clothes. You gotta get the umbrella with the guns. Gotta
Yeah,
get the
God,
umbrella
that's a
that can
must.
fly.
And the top hats, bro.
The top hats.
Gotta wear a top hat.
So Jack Black.
That's optional.
So they should
I
bring
could see
back.
him one or
So
two
they should
scenes
bring
with
back
them.
Penguin for this new Batman. Is what
I
you're
think
saying?
you could see a reboot. We already seen a Catwoman, even though it wasn't that great. Even though it fit for the movie,
It fit for the movie.
but I was to compare it to, I'm going Michelle Pfeiffer all the way.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's the problem with being real. That's the problem with being real, right?
right.
That's the problem with being real. You
Can't
can't,
really- you
can't
can't do-
embrace it too hard.
Yeah, it's true. They never even call her Catwoman throughout the whole movie, not once.
Not
Call her
once.
Cat Burglar,
Cat
That's it.
burglar.
but they never call her Catwoman, not once.
It happens.
I mean, I get you, fucking.
'Cause she was a
Christopher Nolan,
Catwoman.
and I love the movies. I love all three of them. Come on, man, call her Catwoman. Let's just call. Insult us
Somebody,
like that.
right?
You're insulting us, bro.
Somebody say it. Somebody say it,
Right?
please.
That's it. Once, right?
One time.
But yeah, Penguin is definitely a touch time for reboot. I would like to see the Riddler characters that
Yeah, I
have
wanna see
that
Riddler.
we see.
Oh,
maybe,
another Riddler will be good.
maybe they could do both. Who knows?
We already saw Killer Croc, so he's out. I was gonna say him to be a henchman.
Right.
I'm just trying to think of Batman people that haven't been used that'll be good for the film.
No Scarecrow.
We haven't seen a Raish. Oh no, Raish we did.
No
Brother,
Bane.
what's going on, Jesse?
Raish,
You getting-
another
smoking
Raish.
too much.
Smoking too much.
All right. Another character.
Clayface.
Clayface.
Clayface would be
fit.
cool.
Clayface would fit.
Clayface
perfect.
and Penguin.
He'll be perfect for the murder thing because since he can disguise himself as other people, Batman will have to figure out, oh, I thought this guy did it, when there's actually some man who can actually change his
Hires
face.
WB. We could write these shits ourselves. Bro.
And his background fits because he's an actor. Boris, what's his last name? You know, Boris.
They switched up his name so many times.
Yeah, he has multiple names. He probably
Yeah.
doesn't even remember his own name.
That's a good way to save it. for us
Unknown.
Not to remember, Jess.
Name unknown.
The name unknown.
Clayface.
Because I think he said,
Clayface.
at least in the
That's it.
TV show, that he took so many personas, he started forgetting which one was his own, and he couldn't remember his own name, which is kind of scary to be
His own
honest.
name was his own face. Couldn't remember his own face. I think.
His own face. His own face.
I think that's what it was.
Because he kept switching so many times. He forgot your own face. That's bananas.
It's crazy.
Comics for you, man. Comics for you.
What else happened in the news?
I don't know. Don't follow it much.
Damn. I forgot.
Nothing.
What do you mean?
Because it was the Grammys. It was the fucking.
The what? We already talked about the Grammys. We saw our two
But
movie
it was-
trailers.
But it was something else though.
I know there was a third thing. I can't remember what it was though. You know, I actually got a funny story to tell. Remember, because Mike reminded me when he said that he never got his home burglarized, that I kind of had some kind of incident happening here in this house. It was involving me, Stat Boy, and Julius was here on that actual time.
Whoa, this is
Rare.
a recent story? I thought
No,
we
this is
did
not
that.
recent.
Nah,
This
that's
is
a long
old.
time ago.
This is a long time ago.
Oh, wait, Julius?
Yes.
Because Julius was here, so that's how you know it's old.
Yeah.
All right, how old we're talking, man?
Woo! Over maybe 5
5 years.
years
Yeah.
plus.
Oh my God, Jess, you're making it sound like it was like 10 years ago. Like there's no way it
But
could have been
that's-
that more.
But
that
that's
long.
That's a long time ago though.
5 years is a long time ago.
Yeah.
Damn, 10 years is a long time ago. 10 years is 2009.
You're right. Yeah.
2009 feels like it was 3 years ago to me, bro. For real.
Nah.
Yeah.
But all right, what happened was me and him were here in my room, or actually, I don't know which room. We're playing something or watching something, and then Kui came into the room, and he told us some guy just walked in and took his controllers for his remote controller for the TV. I was like, what? Me and Kui was like, what are you talking about? And Kui said that he was in the bathroom and then he just saw some guy come in and walk out. He said he saw the controllers in his hand. So me and Julius is bugging out like, what? What's going on? And then we go to the hallway and then we see some drunk guy with the controllers in his hand, and we don't even know how he got into the house.
You guys
Then
always
me and
leave the
Julius
door open sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
Me and Julius, we both snatched the controllers out of his hand. But we also accidentally snatched his phone too. And then we tried to push them. We got him away. We told him, like, what the hell you doing trying to come into our house, blah, 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 stuff like that. And then he was so drunk, we couldn't even understand what he was saying. I don't think he understood what we were saying. So then we just closed the door, and then we were trying to think of what to do. Like, if we're going to call the cops and stuff. And then his phone started ringing. And they were calling it, like, saying they wanted to. It was somebody else
Wait, how
that
did
called
you?
for him.
Wait, how did you answer?
What do you mean, how I answered?
Like, how did you know what they said?
No, somebody else called. Like, I guess he told somebody, I don't know, because somebody else called his phone. And they were like, we need to get the phone back, blah, blah. And we were like, hell no. This guy came into our house. He took our TV remotes. And then he fucking, like, he has no idea what he was doing. He was drunk as hell. And then said we were going to call the cops on him and all that stuff. And then we didn't, though. We just, like, destroyed the phone and then tossed it in the trash or something.
Okay.
But we don't know. That was just one weird time. Yeah, we never saw him again. We don't know what happened to him.
Describe the guy though.
I already forgot. I have no idea. He was like maybe my height, like balding, almost. His light skin. I don't know if he was white or not. Like, I don't know.
Christ. I would have probably laid him out, man. I'm not
I
even
think-
about that life, but just been hyped. The fact that he's drunk and he gonna fight back, right there. Sleep, my nigga. For real.
I think
There's
Julius
one time
wanted
just-
to. Julius wanted to do that, but he saw that he was drunk, and that's what stopped him. I don't know why.
Even more of a reason.
I don't know
bro.
why.
I would have been right there in the chin and good night. He would have been asleep.
I don't know why.
until somebody found him. And we would have
you're
been right
right,
back
you're
in
right.
the house. There's no cameras in those hallways, so
That's true. There are no cameras.
done deal. He's done.
Just real quick. Just
yeah,
real quick.
I
Just
would have got a little brave right there, a little bit.
now you would have hit hard. You would have hit hard.
I would have just enough.
Because
to
I
chin
think
check
you
him.
know what it is too.
All
We
you gotta
didn't
do is
know.
chin check him right here. One
We
good
didn't
time.
know if he had anything on him. Also, we didn't know. That's another thing.
Come on, man. One chin check,
One chin
Just
check.
real quick. Just real quick.
bro. Real quick, bro. You can size him up real quick.
Yeah, it was true.
Bro. Once y'all came out there and I was being pressing him and he didn't pull anything out.
Yeah, he did it.
Right
He was
there.
drunk. He was fucked
Bro,
up.
he was just a crackhead, bro.
Yeah, it's most likely just a
probably crackhead out, drunk, combination of both, and that's what happened.
Man, I took your dick, man.
I think so.
Thanks, sir.
Y'all can ask Julius in the chat. Maybe he'll remember more of the story. Because I barely remember that story.
Yeah, because Julius is pretty good at telling stories. If he ever shows up, man.
If he ever shows up. One day. I'm not gonna hold my breath, but one day.
He
You
ain't
never
show up
know.
for Super Bowl. If he doesn't show up for All-Star Weekend, which is this weekend, by the way.
It is?
Yes, it is. It's this Friday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, Sunday?
Right?
So, yeah. It's All-Star Weekend.
I didn't know that.
If he doesn't show up by then, I don't think he's ever going to show. It's not like he's listening to this right now, so it's not like me saying this means anything. But, I'm saying it out loud like it will.
Julius is hearing this from afar.
I should have recorded myself saying it and sent it into the group chat and WhatsApp, but it's all good, though.
It's all good.
Anyways,
Julius will get the message.
You hosting All-Star Weekend, bro?
The dunk contest, right? Was that Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, I don't know yet. I'll have to let you know.
Georgia.
I have to let you know.
Dang, it's
I don't
all
know
over.
which days.
It's all over.
Sunday's
Sad
my
boy's
cousin's.
been acting iffy lately. So it's
Sunday's my cousin's birthday. I'm gonna be in Jersey.
Yeah.
Then my
Everybody in the
girl's
house.
gonna be here Saturday.
Everybody in the house, say no more.
So Friday, maybe Friday. What's on Fridays?
Nothing, brother. The skill
Nothing,
challenge.
right?
The skill challenge and the 3-point contest. I think.
Dunk contest.
So dunk contest is always on Saturday.
So that means nothing on Fridays? That's it. We're not watching that shit.
All the all-star rookies versus sophomores.
That's about it.
If they still do that, I don't even know.
Also, the celebrity all game.
Keep that.
All right, Jess.
I'm just saying that that's what
Sunday,
they
you
do.
said
Though.
what?
We could watch that. I'm gonna be in Jersey. Sunday.
Let me down again. Let me down. MLA plays Sunday,
I'm gonna be
man.
in Jersey.
Don't lie, bro.
My cousin's birthday.
Send them a text like everybody else does, bro.
Send him a text. Got it.
Or a Facebook post.
Facebook post.
That's it.
Right away.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Just one time.
Watch
There's
MLA
plenty.
play.
There's plenty of games, Mike. There's plenty of games this year.
You don't know that.
I'm tired.
Hold those, Jess. I told you already, man.
I need water. I need to steam bring
fucking
Maybe
water.
we should have
down.
like next time for the.
What?
I'm feeling a little parched myself, but
I
I'm
need
holding
some
back from
water.
coughing because it sounds
Bring water.
unprofessional.
Well, we gotta.
I mean, hey.
The show has no budget, so I don't know where I'm gonna get this water.
What are you talking about, bro? You just bring water from your sink right here. Cups, some ice, and that's it. We'll sip on it. That's some ice water. Sip ice water. Would be nice, bro.
Sip ice water.
Sips ice water. That's an inside joke, man. My wife knows what it is, though, too. She laughs. Grabs water. Jay looking at me like, what the fuck this nigga talking about?
Do you like your ice cubed or crushed?
Cubed. I
Go
don't like
either way
to
for me.
crunch on the ice, so cubed.
I like crushed, too. I could go either way. No matter. Whatever you got, man. As long as it's ice.
So it's ice.
Okay.
You said cubed also, right?
Yeah, cubed.
Always.
Just a little
Why
bit
you
though,
wanna
not
choke on a-
not a lot though. It's
Why you
just a
wanna-
little bit, just like
Yeah.
that's it.
Why you want to choke on a little ice when you drink every single cup?
Pussy.
Have a
Can't
sh-
handle crust.
have a straw.
Have a straw, right? Just
There you
use a
go.
straw.
There you
Nah,
go.
but
Stop
I
being
feel,
an
like,
animal.
I feel less like a wuss choosing a straw.
Stop being an animal.
But don't hold it like that.
The
Don't.
little skinny
Just-
straw. You
yeah.
need to make it a man's straw.
Drink it from a fucking. Drink it from the
Just
tube
get
and-
cubed ice, man. Or get none. Get
get
none.
the
As long as it's
tube.
chilled.
I'm gonna get the toilet paper tube. Drink it from there.
It's too cool for that, man. Too cool for that.
It's gonna descend.
Get one of the McDonald's straws and
The
shit.
McDonald's straws. Those are the classic ones that you keep in your drawer, right?
All the time, man, with the yellow and red on each side. Do you still have yellow and red on each side, or am I still bugging?
That's the classic colors. They don't have yellow.
They
And
don't-
red
it's
on these
just red,
sides.
straight
It's
down
just
the both.
red.
But back then, it used to be yellow and red.
I bet in everybody's house right now, I'm gonna go find some McDonald's packets
Yeah, man.
of
I
ketchup.
purposely took like 3 the other day just for no reason. Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
had
find
one
a
drink.
drawer with different packets of different things. I bet, right? Everybody has that in their house. You got that, Jay?
Yeah, what?
You know the drawer where you throw in all the extra
Okay,
packets.
yeah. The everything
The everything
drawer.
drawer.
Yeah. I have that.
You have everything in there.
Menus are in there too.
Menus too.
Damn.
Chinese.
Yeah, Chinese
Maybe
menu.
a little
Spanish.
little ratchet thing there.
Whatever is the local shit.
Little
on the block.
Change.
Change.
Ketchup packets.
Definitely. Soy sauce.
Soy,
that,
yeah, all
condiments,
that.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
The plastic utensils in the wrapper sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Pen tops.
Pen tops. I have pen tops in mine.
Paper clips.
That too. 1 penny.
Just a bunch of
Penny.
little random shit that we don't throw out.
Just 1 penny.
1 penny.
And they're-
Random penny.
and they're-
Yeah,
and
just
they're-
1 random penny in there
Fuck,
for no
man, you're
good
never
reason.
gonna get spent. Pawn close the drawer. You're never gonna get spent.
If you were that penny, would you want to be spent though, or be stuck in that drawer forever?
it was made to be spent. He needs to go back to meet his friends.
It can't be separated, right?
Imagine where his boys are right now. He's
All
probably
the
thinking,
lost pennies.
And this is how he's talking about a lost penny.
Nah, that's it.
That could be a story. We could probably write that. Story of the lost penny trying to get back with his roll of other pennies.
Yeah, man.
They
that
got
sounds-
Lincoln. Nah.
Sounds like a Brave Little Toaster type of tale.
Yeah. Let's
You ever
write
seen that
it.
movie, Brave Little Toaster?
Brave. I've seen it one time when I was little, and that's it.
Yeah,
So I barely remember it.
I wasn't that little. I was probably like
12.
preteens. Yeah. when I saw it.
Preteens. Nah, I must
I
have
liked
been.
it. I liked it, man.
Well, who was the villain in that movie?
I don't
Anyway,
remember. I think it was like the magnet and the great in the
at the
in
junkyard.
the junkyard. Yeah, I think it was. I could be confusing it with Toy Story. I don't know.
No, in Toy Story was the fire, in the that
Oh yeah.
at the
It was the
end.
claw that got him out.
the claw
That's what I'm
saves them.
confusing it.
Yeah.
That's right. I
But
gotta rewatch the
who
movie.
actually saved them?
The aliens.
The aliens in the clutch. Want
In
to
the
hug 'em.
clutch.
Crying. Thank you, aliens.
Right? Niggas thought this is how you're gonna end it. You're gonna
Right?
make these
They were
niggas die.
holding hands,
You was crying? You was
closing
crying?
eyes.
No, I didn't
Of
cry, but I
course.
was like, damn.
I was ready to cry. I was like, yeah, damn, they're not gonna make it. Nobody's gonna save toys.
Right?
And
Who,
then-
like, who the fuck is gonna save them now?
Right?
Bye.
Who's gonna save them now? I thought they were done.
Yeah.
And then the aliens in the clutch.
You forgot about them. They got taken by the fucking garbage truck because they ran ahead.
Early, right?
Yeah, early, so we forgot about them.
But how did they come back though? That's crazy.
It's because they came. Because they came.
They were in the car.
Right? Yeah, they were in the car.
How did they get to that point at that time,
He must have
at
stopped.
that moment, and just come in the clutch? Just like,
Right? They knew where they were. right?
exactly. How did they know where they were? That's crazy.
Disney magic or Pixar magic.
They must have been watching them from afar, trying to catch up to them. Who knows? There could be a loophole
Maybe they have like a magnetic force pull.
to the other toys.
Yeah.
Maybe. Like, how else could the toys know how to get back to Andy's house?
Mm-hmm.
They have to have some kind of connection with Andy that lets them know how to get home, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
No, man, it's instinct, bro. You kidding me?
Like a dog?
Yeah, bro. It's
They just know which way
Just
is
know.
Andy's house?
You just gotta know. I think they figured it out too because when in part 3 he was they looked it up on the internet.
They looked up the address?
Yeah, and then they mapped it out for
they
him.
did. Yeah, they
Mhm.
did.
Come on, bro. It's not
So
that-
no, so that means they need to read maps then. They don't know. They got to read maps like us. Right?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
in a way.
They're just like they
So
have
they
their
get-
own conscience.
And then we're going to damn, being a toy would suck, honestly.
And you
Depending
just-
on which toy you are, I will say that. But if you're a cool toy,
That'd be a cool toy.
good.
But if you have too many pieces, a piece breaks off, you're done. So you're gonna be one arm
well,
man.
hopefully you have a good owner, man, like Andy was.
I don't think there's any good toy. They could all get destroyed.
I want to be a wrestler.
Wrestler.
A wrestling toy would be cool.
The wrestling, I said,
I
the,
used
rest,
to- I
the
used to
wrestling
flip-
toy.
I used to flip the hair, so that's what would happen to you.
Damn.
I used to flip the hair.
What's wrong with you, Jesse? You bored? Flip the hair.
Flip the hair. I was bored. Just flip the hair. What it looks like on the other side. Oh shit! It won't go back down.
Damn, it's
Go
over.
back down.
So good. I remember one time I wanted a Sting toy so bad, so I painted the Undertaker's face with a whiteout, and I just drew it. on
No.
there. That was my Sting.
Wow.
That was my Sting.
That
Wait, what
was
did you
my
use for the black?
sting.
Huh?
What did you use for the black?
Marker.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
One of them
hilarious.
Sharpies. I remember that.
That's actually smart though.
yeah.
I wanted
That's
a Sting
smart.
toy, but I don't think they were out or just yet because he had just debuted some, So.
But why the Undertaker? Because
He
he's
had
wearing black.
hair. He was already wearing black, kinda. You know what I mean? So
It was easier.
it wasn't American Badass Undertaker. It was back then when he was wearing black and purple.
Okay.
So color the purple, white. That
Nice.
was my Sting, bro.
Sting.
He's here.
It's Sting. That's
fine.
smart.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is cool. That's smart.
I did that one time.
I never did that. I never thought to color my toys like that. That was a pretty good idea.
I don't know, man. I used to be, man, like, think out of the box when I was a kid, bro. I used to my imagination a lot.
Didn't
bro.
you say you used to make titles or no?
Yeah, bro. I used to fucking make wrestling
Belts.
belts out of
Out of
cardboard. But not
cardboard?
some bullshit, bro. Like, I would, like, because I had internet access. I had a computer back then. So I would look up Google the title or whatever, or look up the title, print the picture of it because you can see the picture of the title, and I would draw it, like, I would take, like, a plate, a regular size plate, and then I would just draw a circle, and then I would literally draw how the title looked. And my drawing skills were pretty good back then, so it would look the way the title looked, legit. So then I would trace it with a pen over it, because I would do it with a pencil first to make sure I didn't fuck up. Then I did it with a pen. And then back then, I did have one of them foam belts back then we used to buy as a toy. So I had one of those. I would take a big piece of cardboard you could get at the bodega because they throw them out all the time. And then I would lay the belt out and I would trace it, you know, so I got the size right. Take that out the way, cut that out, and then I would take black shoe polish and just paint it. Paint the whole thing. And I would take the fucking plate for the belt I just drew on another piece of cardboard, cut that out, and staple it over it.
Oh, okay.
And then
fine.
do the same thing for the side
okay,
things
that's
on the
fine.
things like that.
Okay, so like layers.
The only thing is
like,
I didn't have Velcro, so for one Velcro, so I had that one for my belt, and then I would make them for my friends in school because we did this whole wrestling thing when we were like in 8th grade.
That's
Niggas
fine.
got hype, and then some other kids on the other class started copying us, but they just look like shit.
Ah.
But they could saw they try to go my way, you know what I mean? They did the same thing, the same technique, but it just wasn't put together well. But I went hard with that shit. I went hard.
That's cool.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
I'm not creative, bro.
I think I did something similar. Cause you remember Skelzies? Get the milk, put the little clay in it. I used to have some game, some WWF game, card game, and they actually had different card titles. And what we would do is I would bring the actual titles, and we would play for them with Skelzies during lunchtime.
Nice.
Well, what titles you
You'll
have?
pay Skelzies for those cards.
For the cards,
Okay,
yeah.
right,
We
right,
played
right.
Skelzies for the cards.
Nice. You took
had
everybody's
the-
cards, or you lost any that you could think of, right? At least one that stung a little that you won or that you lost.
That I won or lost? Damn, I don't remember. That's long. This was like 3rd, 4th grade or something. Cause,
Think, Jesse, think.
3rd or 4th grade. I probably had maybe like the Intercontinental title and then I lost it early. But then I think I won tag team titles with somebody else. I don't know how we did tag team rules, but we figured it out. I think it was just knock the person off the table, right? No, I don't know what we did. I don't know how we did it.
Better times.
But that's what we did during lunchtime. We had little cards that had the titles, and we used to play Skelzies for the titles during lunch.
Paper football.
We did that too.
I think everyone played
Yeah,
paper football at least
football.
one time in their
Yeah.
elementary school life, even before and after that. Yeah, it was one of my favorite games.
Dominoes, of course.
I played one once in a blue, but niggas took that shit way too serious.
Spades for money.
No,
I don't
never
know how to
played
play spades.
You don't have to play spades?
No, I don't know how to play spades.
I know how to play, but I just never played it.
It looks interesting. It looks like niggas be concentrating OD on it, but
It's a fun game. It's a cool game.
Mm-hmm.
like, I just got 3 books, 3 impossible. What the fuck? the fuck is 3 impossible?
That's 4.
I remember, look, I used to watch. I was trying to learn, but I didn't want to ask them because they look serious into this game. I'm like, you know what, bro?
That's 3 points
Nigga
and a
wrote down
maybe.
paper, us, them, right there.
I
Bum,
got
bum,
3
bum,
points
bum,
and a
bum,
maybe.
bum.
I got 3 points and a maybe.
I got 3 impossible.
3 to possible. Yeah, 3 to possible. All right, yeah,
no
I got
idea what that
3 to
means.
possible. All right, I got 3 also. So we're gonna say 7. We're gonna say 7. And that's what you did. You gotta hope you get 7 points, 7 books,
7.
7 spades. Winner. Well, not 7 wins. Yes. Yeah, 7 wins.
Try to get 9. I got 9.
You got 9. Oh, you got 9.
But then
The
you
minute
bluff.
you mess up
But then you
one,
bluff and I say, oh shit.
You lose points. I forgot. I never scored the points, so I never bothered to learn how many you add and all that. I just played the game. I just learned the game. I forgot how the point system works.
Oh, basically, it's like, how many books, and then, if you make it and you add it, and if you don't make it, you subtract it. So
By what, 1 or 10?
it's whatever you make.
Like one book is worth how many points?
10.
10 points?
Yeah.
All right. So one book is 10 points. And yeah, we used to play till 350 or some shit like that?
Yeah,
So-
300,
Yeah,
350.
350 points. Damn, that's a lot of points.
Sometimes, like, for, like, tournaments, 500,
500 points. I don't think I could play that long.
It's not even, that's not doubled.
That's too many points. It's too many points.
500?
500 points?
It's 300.
How many games is that?
350.
too many games.
No, it's not.
It's too many.
It's not too many. It's
I
never
couldn't
too
play
many.
that. Dominoes. I like dominoes. You get
I like
7
dominoes,
pieces.
yeah.
First man. You got to figure out what to play. Bam, bam, bam. Me and my boy Raheem. Shout outs to MCSM. My boy Raheem. Best domino player at lunchtime. Used to kill it.
Shout out to who?
Raheem.
Raheem. Wherever you are.
Me and him killed it. Hopefully he still works in
Luna Park, yeah, he's like
in
a
Luna
manager.
Park.
Oh, you know
He's
him?
like he was
Oh, yeah, high school.
MCSM,
Yeah, I went to high school
bro.
with
Oh, saucy seniors.
Saucy seniors.
No, no,
Saucy
I feel.
seniors.
What is your graduating class? What is you guys used to yell out?
Fuck, I don't know. Nothing.
You didn't have any
Like,
school.
it's just
You
trash.
didn't have any school spirit.
No school spirit?
Back then it was like too cool to do
Too
that.
cool? It's too cool to graduate.
I don't want to
I
graduate.
went to a
wanna
different type of
graduate.
high school, fellas. My shit was smack dab in the middle of freaking Kingsbridge.
Mix? Boy,
What?
girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still, bro, school spirit.
School
Right.
spirit,
We used to yell out, "Oh, sir!"
Oh, sir.
every day for the whole school year, like animals.
Yo, that was fire. Yeah,
And that
because
one
we
time-
ran to
Kinda
school.
cool. No,
yeah,
I wish
we
my
was
school would have
because
done
we was the
something.
seniors, and then
They didn't do nothing.
And that
like
one time
I'm
there was
trying
a
to
fire
think, but
drill.
Either that or I just wasn't cool enough to know who
you wasn't
what they were saying.
Uh-oh.
So it could be that too. Maybe there was one and I just didn't know about it.
It's okay, Mike. You already
Dang,
graduated.
so you wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck them niggas, man.
Well, what happened? It was over. Like
Yeah, so
it was rough.
What was? No, high school was pretty good with me.
Oh,
man.
okay.
Can't complain about high school. I ain't getting any fights.
Just
I was cool with
average.
everyone.
average regular.
Yeah, I was the average guy. Just knew everyone type of shit.
Okay, I was like that. I know everybody type shit.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I know everybody.
Majority.
Yeah,
Right.
majority of people. Who I needed to know.
Who I needed to know.
Yeah, I needed to know the people that I needed to know.
What?
Damn.
Would have been cool to get to know everybody else, but
Yeah, I wish I knew more.
Hang out with the
people.
right crowd. You feel me?
But you just pick one group and you kind of stick with them.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
beginning.
that-
you
and
might
then
get, though.
that's your
You
click.
don't stick to that first group. At least I didn't.
You didn't? You switched out?
Dang, so it's-
Hell yeah,
out.
fuck yeah, I switched out. I
You
just
switched
needed
out.
something first. I think it was the goth kids.
Damn.
I was still cool with some of them though.
You the
Federico, shout out to him. I still even have him on Instagram.
Federico.
Federico.
Mexican kid. I think he was Mexican. But
Hit him up and shout him out.
I probably will, man.
I thought about you. What's going on, man? You
Thought about
married?
you, bro. I haven't thought about you. I follow him like on Instagram. Like I said, I don't follow too many accounts, so I
Yeah.
keep track. And he's been posting lately. He's living in California,
That's what's up.
and he's loving it out there, from what I can see.
Cali. Let's move,
So-
guys. Let's move to
What's
California.
up? Yeah, I just want to do something like
California's
that. I just
sick.
wanna-
How's New Mexico?
It's fire. I
we
mean,
should move there?
yeah, because it's cheap. That's the only
Yo,
way.
yo.
But the only thing, there's nothing over there. There's
I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
There's nothing.
You know what
over
I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do
Fuck
nothing.
out of here, bro. Just kill me now.
I'm just do the same shit I'm
Nothing
doing
over
over
there?
here.
You
Go
know-
to the movies, go out to
Oh.
eat,
Yeah, that's it.
and
Okay.
maybe go to a baseball game.
Yeah,
That's
the
it.
baseball is AAA. The baseball is AAA.
I
There's
guess
no
I'm
New
not going
Mex-
to baseball.
There's
And then
no
you
New
got
Mexico
that
team.
college football,
Oh, it's
college
Mexico,
basketball.
yeah. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm going to Arizona instead. Go to Arizona.
No, but then
Don't deal with like rattlesnakes
No.
and stuff.
exactly. It's gonna be-
I'd rather deal with a rattlesnake than a
Arizona,
fucking,
bro.
a
Don't you know
nigga with a
Phoenix
knife.
gets to like 130?
AC, baby. AC.
No way.
AC, and you carry around that
Protect the
little
planet,
bottle
Jess. Protect
with
the
the
planet.
spray. That's also a fan.
I'm good, bro. I'm good on that. I'm good on both those locations.
Yeah.
It'll
Definitely
work.
not moving to
You-
New Mexico.
You been to Arizona? No way.
No, I'm just saying,
Oh.
like, if the heat is excruciating like that, then
It's all right, man. They do it. You can too.
nope.
No way.
Get a
They
nice
were born and raised
I-
into that.
Yeah.
Get a nice permanent tan.
Born and
you're a
raised, so
long
they
way.
get
If you
used
go
to it.
out
Me
there,
going out
yo,
there like that,
we will
bruh.
roast
Let a snow coat in Phoenix.
Get red. You're going to be red.
Good.
You're
I
going to
want
be black.
That. I want that.
No, you don't, because then you're going to be peeling.
So,
I'm
Don't
melting.
touch me. Don't touch me.
I'm peeling.
Exactly, yeah.
exactly.
You don't want to feel that.
Get a nice little tan though, probably. But
Permanent tan. You get a permanent tan.
I wouldn't mind that.
I want to look like Jason.
That I wouldn't mind. It's true, man. I
No.
look
Yo, no
that.
way, bro.
We're like whatchamacallit? A vanilla
Night
and
and
chocollet.
day.
Yo, a fucking
Vanilla and
ice
chocolate.
cream.
Yeah. All right, I think that's a good way to end it with some vanilla and chocolate.
Vanilla
Really?
and chocolate.
Yeah.
What time is
Yeah,
it?
it's been long enough. That's what you need to know. It's been long
Oh,
enough. Because it's been an hour and 10, hour and 5.
Don't hurt me.
But thank you, as always, guys.
Thank you very much for tuning in.
Thank you.
That was good.
I want to always thank you guys for coming. And maybe see you again sooner rather than later. We don't know what happens yet. But come on to the next episode for the private party, guys. You'll enjoy it as much as we enjoyed this one. Until next time.
Peace.